Cabaz and the 4th and 5th grade drama club production of Law and Order, Crime, and Punishment. Please turn off your cell phones. I know there's a lot of important people here, but if you need to get phone calls, go ahead and wait in the lobby. Last night we had a lot of people running in and out. Please also stay clear of the aisles because the actors are going to be using...
Sir, there's been a crime. We need you to clear this area.
Enjoy the show.
In the nursery rhyme justice system, the people are represented by two separate, yet equally important groups. The detectives who investigate the crime, and the magistrates who prosecute the offenders. These are their rhymes.
Here. It looks like a suicide. Where's the body? You mean what's left of it? It's being taken to the morgue. The coroner will be doing an autopsy later today.
Where's the chalk outline showing the placement of the body?
Here, 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 and here.
Wow. Do we have a description of the victim?
We found his license on his body. Here's his photo.
Whoa, I've never seen anyone so bald and pale and, geez, he is really out of shape. I think he is as round as he is tall. His name is...
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty?
Yes.
So, are we treating this one as a suicide?
The witnesses say that Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Why was he up there? Was he depressed? Having a terrible autumn?
Actually, friends who knew him said he had a great fall.
Who are the witnesses?
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Horses, huh? I don't think their testimony is allowed in court.
True, but they are the main witnesses.
You know I hate it when you do that.
I know.
And yet you continue to pun.
Well, I am the pun-ish, sir.
So we have Humpty Dumpty falling off a wall to his death.
Yes.
But there's one problem.
What's that?
Look at this photo again. See those skinny arms and legs?
Yes.
How did Mr. Dumpty get to the top of that wall?
So you're saying this is not a suicide? But that it is a...
Yes, this is an egg-aside.
Egg-aside. Egg-aside. Egg-aside. Oh no!
It's as obvious as the nose on your face. What we've got
let's get her. She may be able to give us a lead. Or she might just stir up trouble.
Excuse me, I understand you're at the scene of the accident? About what time did it occur?
.307. I see.
So, did you see Humpty Dumpty sit on the wall? Did you see Humpty Dumpty fall? This is ridiculous. We won't get any information this way. She's not talking.
You have to give her a break, sir. She has trouble talking.
Why is that?
She's a little hoarse. Can you tell us in your own words what happened?
Oh my goodness, it was terrible. It was horrible. It was atrocious.
Oh, take it easy there. Let's rein it in.
We're in the stable around the corner. The king's men were just trying on our feedbacks when we heard this gargantuan splat. It was awful. We all rushed over to see if we could help.
What did you do to help?
Naturally, all the king's horses and all the king's men tried to put Humpty back together again.
And what stopped you from doing just that?
Well, for one and none of us made it through the 4 years of medical school, let alone the 5 years of residency. You would need to specialize in organ replacement surgery.
And what else prevented you from putting Humpty back together again?
No hands.
There's that.
Did you know Mr. Dumpty?
Nobody really knew him. He didn't have many friends. He was pretty obnoxious.
A bad egg, huh?
Can you tell us anything else that will help us in our case?
I know he was renting a room from the old woman who lived in a shoe.
Do you know his apartment number?
No, but he was renting out of the ground floor.
So he was the sole occupant?
Well, if that's all, I have to get back to work.
Thank you. What do you do here in town in case we have to contact you again?
This horse holds a very important position. She's a town mayor.
These kinds of things every day.
That's why they took away my gun. Hello. Are you the old woman?
My, aren't you the charmer?
Are you the old woman who lived in a shoe?
Who's asking?
I'm Detective Green. And are you?
No, I'm not the old woman who lived in a shoe.
You know, that's very interesting. Coming from someone living in such a shoe-like building.
You've got me confused with someone else. I'm a young woman who lives in a Birkenstock.
Birkenstock?
Yeah.
Aren't Birkenstock sandals?
Well, I did do some remodeling lately.
Young woman?
Got a problem with that?
Look, ma'am, if you could just let us... me... and to ask you a few questions.
Not from Child Protective Services, are you? The Department of Homeland Security?
No, ma'am, I'm from the NRU. That's Nursery Rhyme Unit. We're investigating a suspected murder.
Murder?
Yes.
Well, if it's just a murder, come on in. Can you do anything? Coffee? Coffee? Tea? Broth without any bread?
Hey, broth sounds good.
Thank you, ma'am, but we're on duty. Now, if I could just ask you a few questions. Oh, are these your children?
Yes, that's Mary. Mary. And Larry.
Mary and Larry, well, they are also
Cute.
Yes, ain't Mary.
Did you have a renter here by the name of Humpty Dumpty?
What do you mean, did?
His body was found near the wall. We're both pretty shell-shocked.
So, did Mr. Dumpty rent from you?
You could say that. He was always behind on his rent. He had trouble holding a job.
So he had to scramble for work?
And you are?
This is my partner, the Pun-ish, sir.
I see.
So, did Mr. Dumpty rent from you? What was Mr. Dumpty doing, Mary and Larry?
No, that's not them.
It's not.
It's Carrie. And Barry? Barry.
Carrie and Barry, well, they are also really
Cute.
Yeah, ain't they?
So, Humpty was a loner, no friends.
Oh, yes. He did have one person pick him up regularly, about once a week.
Do you know this person's name?
No, I never caught her name.
Can you describe her?
Yes, I can. She was gorgeous, stunning really. Arms like an angel, long and elegant neck. But a little too much eyeshadow though.
That sounds like Swan to me, Detective.
It does. Does the name Beautiful Swan ring a bell?
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
Her name used to be Ugly Duckling before she illegally changed her name.
Oh, yes! Hans used to speak to her all the time on the phone. I never connected that name to the vision of loveliness that came calling at the shoe.
One would not think someone so fair could be named so foul.
So, when Swan, or Duckling, came calling at the shoe, where did they... Carrie and Barry?
No,
Mary and Larry?
no, that's Sherry. Sherry. And Harry? Harry.
Sherry and Carrie. Well, they are also really...
Cute.
Yeah, ain't they?
When Swan came to pick up Humpty, where did they go?
Oh, yes, they went to some sort of a support group.
Humpty Dumpty belonged to a support group? Do you know the name of it?
Yes, I do. It's love, optimism, self-esteem, respect, support.
Losers?
It's a group of
Humpty Dumpty, a pasty-faced, bald, rotund guy. Him, I imagine belonging to a such group. The beautiful Swan.
I imagine as a swan, she must always be feeling down.
So the support group, do you know Sherry and Harry?
Nope.
Carrie and Barry?
No.
Mary and Larry?
No. That's Jerry. Jerry. And Perry. Perry.
Jerry and Perry, well, they are also really
Cute.
Yeah, ain't they?
So the support group, do you know where it meets?
No, but Humpty did give me a number in case I ever needed to contact him. I'll go get it for you.
So, Humpty and Miss Swan, were they in a romantic relationship?
Yes, they were at one point, but just recently. Beautiful Swan broke up with Humpty. Said she needed to, find herself.
Ooh, Humpty got dumptied.
You deal with this every day?
That's why they took away my billy club. Thank you, ma'am. Jerry and Carrie?
No.
Sherry and Harry?
No.
Carrie and Barry?
No.
Mary and Larry?
No, that's Terry. Terry. An ankle
Terry and Engelbert?
Yeah.
You are an old woman.
And I live in a shoe.
You have so many children.
I don't know what to do. I am an old woman living in a
a shoe. I have so many children, I don't know what to do. There's Jerry and Perry, Sherry and Harry, Carrie and Barry, Mary and Larry, Terry and Engelbert. And I kiss them and cuddle and love them and swaddle them when they have been good. Yeah! Scold them and throttle them, top to bottle them when they have been bad. Ouch! The every mother's pride and joy, I hope it's understood. I wouldn't trade a single one for another last alive. I am an old woman living in a shoe. I have so many children, I don't know what to do. There's Jerry and Perry and Sherry and Harry and Carrie and Barry and Mary and like Terry and Engel.
Let me get this straight. Jerry and Perry?
No,
Sherry and Harry?
no,
Carrie and Mary?
no,
Mary and Larry?
no,
Jerry and Harry?
no.
Harry and Engelbert?
Yes!
Oh. You are an old woman
Living in a shoe.
You have so many children.
I don't know what to do.
Jerry and Perry,
Jerry and Perry,
Sherry and Harry,
Sherry and Harry,
Mary and Harry,
Carrie and Barry,
Mary and Larry,
Mary and Larry,
Terry and Engelbert. We already know who you are.
and I kiss them and cuddle them, love them and swaddle them when they have been good.
Yeah!
Scold them and throttle them, top to bottle them when they have been bad.
Ouch!
The every mother's pride and joy.
We hope it's understood. She wouldn't trade a single one for none the last alive. You
are an old woman living in a shoe.
You have so many children.
I don't know what to do. We're Jerry and Perry, Sherry and Harry, Carrie and Barry, Mary and Larry, Terry and Engelbert. There's Jerry and Perry, Sherry and Harry, Carrie and Barry, and Mary and Larry, Jerry and Perry, Sherry and Harry, Carrie and Barry, and Mary and Larry, Jerry and Perry, Sherry and Harry, Carrie and Barry, and Mary and Larry, Terry and Engelbert.
That's me.
Help if you need anything else that could help us in our investigation.
Oh, your children. They're also very...
Yeah, eat them.
Group therapy. A self-awareness treatment hub. Group therapy. Welcome to the Psychosocial Club.
I may be dysfunctional, but what's the scoop? I gotta go find a fly this coop. Every week's the same, sitting with the rabble, listen to mine and drink the cycle bottle. I see a client, I never rock the boat. I know I've got a problem, trying to emote. I was first diagnosed as manic, depressive, soon graduated to passive aggressive. They say we're delusional, no self-control. I'm always being followed, I'm hard to console. We're very much in need of rehabilitation. We've been diagnosed with a sheep fixation.
Group therapy. A self-awareness treatment hub. Group therapy. Welcome to the Psychosocial Club.
They say I'm aggressive with a conduct disorder. Each and every day, my temper gets shorter. I'm a little bipolar and a lot paranoid. I show the pathological borderline schizoid. Jump
You know the candlestick's been my dream. Then the nightmares came and I wake up and scream. I'm running, I'm jumping, I'm ready to compete. Then the flame shoots up 25 feet.
Group therapy, a self-awareness treatment house. Group therapy, welcome to the psychosocial club. Group therapy, a self-awareness treatment hub. Group therapy, welcome to the psychosocial club.
All right, everyone, it's time to begin. Now, George, we've talked about this. If you sit next to the girls and start kissing them, it will make them cry.
That and the fact I got a restraining order against you. Remember? You gotta keep 10 feet away from me, Mr. Georgie Porgy Pudding and Pie.
Pudding pie? Really? That's your last name?
Yes.
What kind of a last name is that? Pudding pie. Is that Danish?
No, it's Dutch. Dutch apple specifically. 10 feet! 10 feet!
Who would like to begin this week? Jack, be nimble. Now this is progress. You're the first to volunteer. That shows you're gaining some confidence. Tell us about an exciting accomplishment of yours this week.
Okay, so I started on a candlestick in the middle of the floor. Then I did a few stretching exercises and some Pilates to warm up and loosen my muscles. Nothing worse than a full hamstring, you know what I mean? Then I did a few approaches to the candlestick. Then I chalked up my first step in the floor. Then I was nimble and I was quick, and I jumped out for that candlestick. And I did it without the benefit of performance-enhancing drugs.
That's it. A candle is at what? Almost 4 to 5 inches tall. What's so great about that?
George, positive, supportive comments only. What is the...
Don't be a party pooper. Just tell them they're super duper.
That's right.
Right, I forgot. Teacher, I've got a towering achievement. I bet you make the Olympic candle jumping team. Not only did I clear the entire candlestick, but the candle was lit. Whoa! Is it on fire?
Those flames must have been shooting up what?
A whole inch?
Did you have to be treated for third-degree burns?
George, I think that's very brave, Jack, and it shows that Jack be nimble and Jack be quick.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. What are you, a rap star now?
Well, I see that we have a new member with us today, and you are?
Blue. Welcome to the club. This is losers after all.
Mary, you know I hate that acronym.
Hey, it beats the old name of our group. We really expect terrific, cheerful, happy endings daily. Come on, Blue Boy, you can figure it out. We really expect terrific, cheerful, happy endings daily.
Wretched? Okay, so I'm awful at figuring out big things. Let's get to know our new members, shall we? Now tell us, why are you blue?
It was my father's name.
Excuse me?
I'm Little Boy Blue. At last, a man who knows his mature level. Can I call you Little Boy? No, boy will do.
Why have you chosen to join our little group, Mr. Blue?
I'm Blue.
We've already established that. You're father's name?
No, blue as in depressed.
Why are you depressed?
I've been fired from my job.
Hey! Don't come lying us, go, dinner boy. Have you searched the warrant ads lately? Because not very many people are looking for candlestick jumpers.
What was your job? I worked in stocks. Oh, an investment broker?
Shepherd.
A shepherd? Really? Little boat people, get to your particular problem in a moment. Now this
Oh, boy. At last, a man who knows the mature level. Can I call you little boy?
No, boy, will do. So, boy, do you mind if I ask why you were fired?
Negligence.
Negligence.
You see, the sheep are in the meadow and the cows in the corn. Why didn't you blow your horn?
Yeah, you're the boy who looks after the sheep.
You see, I was under the hay going fast asleep.
Did you wake him?
No, not I!
Or if you do, he'll be sure to cry.
Yep, that's basically it.
We should have a lot of crybabies and stuff.
No, I kiss the girls and make them cry.
Oh, and that's so much better? Georgie Swan. That isn't enough. Mary, how was your week?
10 feet, 10 feet.
I still feel like I'm being followed.
Hey, this sounds interesting.
It's not, it's creepy. There's this lamp, its fleece as white as snow, and everywhere I went this week, that lamp was sure to go.
Did you try blowing the horn to scare it away?
Do continue. It followed me to school one day.
Isn't that against the rules?
Yes, we made the children laugh and play to see the lamb at school. And so the teacher turned it out, but it still lingered near. It waited patiently until I did appear.
Why does the lamb love Mary so?
I believe that Mary loved the lambs. Mary, this should make you feel very good to have someone so attached to you. It is a reflection of your inner world.
So what does that say about me, Doctor? I've lost my sheep and can't tell where to find them?
Little boat, leave them alone, and they'll come home wagging their tails behind them.
You've been saying that for 3 years! Last night, I kept counting my sheep, but before I got to all of them, I kept falling asleep. But when I fell asleep, I dreamt I heard them bleating. But when I woke, I found it a joke, for still they're all fleeting. If they love me, they'll be following me to school like, Mary, over here!
Maybe you don't really love them at all.
It's not true, Georgie. I'm taking up my little cook and I'm determined to find them. You blue boy, that's boy blue. Whatever, little boy. You're with me. Your shepherd is out of work, right? Yeah, but you see, I was hoping to get some unemployment, travel a little, find too. I'm avoiding all hiccups, whatever those are. I can't be sleeping on the job.
Great job, Bo-Peep. This is a very big step. You're not just sitting around anymore. You're taking matters into your own hands. Goodbye, Bo-Peep. Good luck, boy.
Help me!
Swan, have you seen Humpty this week?
Excuse me, Doctor?
Dr. Foster. Gloucester.
Detective Green, and are you? Nursery rhyme unit. We have some very bad news.
Oh?
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a little accident.
It wasn't a very pretty scene. We're very sorry.
This has been a very emotional evening. I think we'd better adjourn to gather our thoughts. We'll continue this next week.
Miss Swan, we understand you're a friend of Humpty's.
He was feeling very fragile this week.
You wouldn't say he was close to cracking up, would you?
Why, no, he was just feeling a bit mixed up, but a lot more positive than I had seen him in a long time.
Starting to look at the sunny side of things, this isn't going to go easy, Miss Swan. But we suspect foul play.
You mean his fall was no accident?
We don't suspect so. Can you think of anyone who might have had it out for Humpty?
Besides the bullies who rolled him for his lunch money? It's hard to Or the ugly kid. I should know. I was made fun of too as a child.
But he
Swan, can you think of anyone more recently who might have had it out for Humpty?
No, I can't think of anyone.
We're looking for a hard-boiled kind of character.
You put up with that every week?
That's why they took away my taser. Thank you. Call us if you think of anything else that will help us in our case.
Thank you, Detective. We'll let you know if we find anything else out. Let me drive you home, Swan.
Did you see anything unusual, Detective?
What do you mean?
Beautiful Swan didn't seem too upset for being his only close friend.
Sometimes the shock has to set in.
I don't know.
You suspect Swan? There's no way she can be a suspect.
Why not?
Deductive reasoning. She's not a nursery rhyme character.
Ugly duckling, beautiful swan. Yes, she is.
No, she isn't. But if she is, what's the rhyme?
Diddle diddle duckling.
Diddle diddle dumpling.
Little Miss Ducket sat on a bucket.
Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet.
Now I know you're lying. There's no such thing as a tuffet.
Uh-huh. Tuffet? Don't even get me started in the curds and whey.
Tuffet. Really? No kidding.
Swan is from a story by Hans Christian Andersen. I don't even think Andersen is related to Mother Goose.
Not one clue so far, Detective. We're gonna have to work extra hard to solve this case.
Look, Punish. I think you better ease off the puns while we're at the corner. She has lots of sharp objects. I hope she found something helpful.
Detective, glad you and your partner could make it so soon. Have I got something to show you?
Thought you would be done. I don't have much of a stomach for this.
Come on, be a man.
You'll need to put these on.
Why do we need these?
Health regulations, inspectors, you know. You'll need to put these on too.
What are these for?
Hello, giant egg? You want to get salmonella?
Ew.
Well, if you hand me that list, we can get started.
So, what have you found so far?
I've examined the outer body. I have to be very careful.
So you feel like you're walking on eggshells?
I've heard about you. You're the new guy, right? The punished, sir?
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does indeed. The word of the department is that you have 15 Eighth Amendments filed against you.
Eighth Amendment?
Cruel and unusual punishment.
Well, what can I say?
Anyway, the victim died of severe trauma to the head, chest, and pelvis.
All three?
Well, with this victim, his head, chest, and pelvis are all one and the same. But this is what's really interesting. If you look in here, you'll notice that it's all white.
Oh, wait. That's funny. Where's the yellow?
Funny? Why is it funny? I don't get the yolk.
Make that 16 violation.
He's the pun master. I guess a pun or two never hurt nobody. It's a mighty fine way to start each day. A pun or two or three or Why do you say that?
Not only was the yolk removed, but the white is fluffy.
So he's beaten, then whipped?
17. On the pun master. On the pun master. I guess a pun or two never hurt nobody. It's a mighty fine way to start each day. A pun or two or three or four can tickle your funny bone to the core.
Detective, could you hand me that spatula?
The perpetrator is either a helmet or someone who really likes pie.
Or both?
So, can you tell us anything else?
Humpty Dumpty had a tattoo.
A tattoo. What was it?
It was just the words, grade A large.
Wow, for someone with low self-esteem, that's pretty conceited.
I always knew he was an egomaniac.
18. Pun master. Pun master. I guess a pun or two never hurt nobody. It's a mighty fine way to start each day. A laugh or two or three or four can leave you hankering for one more.
But here's the weirdest part. He had traces of food growing on his body, and the carton that he was brought in had an expiration date on it.
So he was dying when he died?
You put up with this every day?
That's why they took away my chainsaw. Pun master. Pun master. I guess a pun or two never hurt nobody. It's a mighty fine way to start each day. A lot or two or three or four can make you split a gut on the floor. It's a pun or two never hurt nobody. It's a mighty fine way to start each day. A laugh or two on a daily stroll is good for the body and good for the soul. It's good for the body and good for the soul.
Hey, that's not...
Oh no! This isn't Humpty. I just haven't had breakfast yet. Just some frantic humor here.
Wow, this is amazing.
And good for you too. High in protein and no cholesterol.
So, what are we doing here, detective?
I'm just following instincts. Sal said that the murderer was either a health nut or someone who really likes pie. If I remember right, Jack Sprat could eat no fat.
And his wife could eat no bean.
So Jack would be the health nut who worries about cholesterol.
And his wife would be the one who would eat a giant lemon meringue pie.
I think this is the place.
Yeah, what do you want?
We're looking for Jack Sprat. Does he live here?
Jack? What do you want with Jack?
We would just like to ask him a few questions. May we come in?
Come on in, we've got nothing to hide.
Wow! You must be Mrs. Sprat.
And what makes you say that?
Well, Jack Sprat's wife could eat no lean, and I'm guessing lean cuisine is not on your menu.
I never eat frozen dinners. Are you coming in or just standing there with dumb looks on your faces?
If you could lead the way.
Can I get you guys anything to eat? Pork rinds, donuts, lard.
Lard.
I just spread it over a couple slices of Wonder Bread, or ate it straight out from
tall. Crisco is a short name.
Sure you don't want anything to eat? Anything to keep your mouth full?
Miss Sprat, we would like to ask you and your husband some questions.
Jack is indisposed.
Indisposed?
Yeah, he's running.
Running. Running where?
In the shower. Yeah, he's so thin. He has to run around in the shower to get wet.
He would,
During a thunderstorm, he can stay dry standing underneath a clothesline.
his favorite song is, oh, Lean on Me.
Oh, when he stands sideways and sticks out his tongue, he looks like a zipper.
He would be a good magician because he's slow.
Light up, Mrs. Sprat. Could you just get your husband?
Jack, get in here! Yes, dear?
Boy, he is skinny, isn't he?
I heard that.
Yeah, and I don't mean to say that, Mrs. Sprat is fat.
Or in this case, if it doesn't fit.
And I heard that. Dare you call my wife fat?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Smarty Pants. I'm the only one who gets to call my man skinny. Besides, he's not skinny. He's just as slender as me. He's not skinny. He's a storybook geek. His muscles are prized, even though they're disguised. He may be lanky, but he is not skinny. He's not skinny. He's just a real small bone. He's not skinny. He's super sturdy in toe.
I'll say it out loud, I'm thin and I'm proud.
He may be puny, but he's not skinny. It doesn't matter what the village folks say.
Despite the criticism, I never blink.
Yes, he's the one thing made you couple with an attitude. Show him, Jack. He's a scrawny, roughy, toughy, muscle-licious mountain of love. Mountain of love.
I'm small, I'm handsome, and I'm digging it.
I'm not fat. I'm just a rotund girl. I'm not fat. I never eat low-cal. I've got acres of curves. I sway when I swerve. I may be pudgy, but I'm not fat. I'm not fat. I'm just a big bone girl. I'm not fat. I'm a femme fatale. I'll say it out loud. I'm big and I'm proud.
She may be portly, but she's not fat. It doesn't matter what the bills will say. I'm gonna live my life
Any old way.
one big large bra, get a lot of grandpas. She's a hokey pokey, chubby, mutilation, mountain of love. Mountain of love.
I'm big, I'm beautiful, and I'm loving it. We're gonna live our lives any old way.
She's one big large bra, get a lot of grandpas. She's a hokey pokey,
Ronnie,
chubby,
roughy, toughy,
mutilation.
muscle-licious, wonderlicious, mountain of love. Mountain of love.
I'm a super stud.
That's right. These two flatfoots want to ask you some questions.
Yes, guys.
Mr. Super Stud. I mean, Mr. Sprat. Where were you on the night of October 13th?
I was doing some bacon.
Would that baking involve pies, perhaps? Because a Mr. Humpty Dumpty was found beaten then whipped on October 13th. And I'm guessing you need to break a few eggs to whip up a pie, don't you, Mr. Jack Sprat? If that isn't your real name. Give me no buts, Mr. Eggcracker. Murder in this case was a half-baked idea.
But-
Are you going to talk, Mr. Bassett Chef, or shall I pot it again?
Wait! That's the big idea.
I was on the verge of getting him to...
It's my turn to be bad cop. You were bad cop last time.
No, it's my turn. And besides, my name is a pun-ish, sir. I'm natural as the bad cop.
It's my turn.
No, my turn.
My turn.
Are you going to talk or shall I pun again?
Hey, I know my
Shut
rights.
your pie hole, pie man. You heard me. Shut up and talk.
I simply retort. And if you don't have any evidence to arrest us, you can just leave.
Now, Jack, let's think egg straw for a moment. I'm sure there's nothing else you want to tell us.
Hey, I noticed your wife has some egg white on her apron.
So what of it? I ate a lot of almonds to keep up my strength.
The egg white we found on you matches the one of Humpty Dumpty. It will be Exhibit A.
Stop the punning. I'll talk. I'll tell you. I'll talk.
Don't say another word. We know what you two are up to. We want a lawyer, and we're not talking until we get counsel.
Are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell us?
You deal with this every day?
That's why they took away my pit bull. You two are under arrest. Jack and Mrs. Sprat, placing you under arrest for the murder of Humpty Dumpty. You have to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you at a court of law.
All rise. All rise. Rise. The People versus Jack Sprat and his wife. Part 32. The Honorable Judge Mental is presiding. Court? Oh. Court is outside. Prosecution, make my first witness. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I didn't dig that hole in the garden.
What?
That's the whole truth.
No, I meant the whole truth, not leaving anything out.
Oh, yes, and I did dig that hole, but it's a good hole.
Now, Simple Simon, you have a pun.
While I was going to the fair,
What did you say to the pun?
let me taste your ware.
What did the pieman say to you?
He said, let me see your penny, but I hadn't any.
You hadn't any pun.
I've never had any sense.
Objection.
Yes?
1. This testimony is going nowhere. 2. Pennies and cents is an obvious pun, and those lines solely belong to Mr. Punnisher. And finally, this witness is obviously mental. Mental as a synonym according to the thought process of the dominant culture. No, I meant. Or by mental, do you mean someone who's such a deep thinker they're not appreciated by materialist, pragmatic bourgeois?
No, I meant.
Or by mental, did you mean someone who is stupid?
What? I meant just.
That's judgmental to you.
Oh. Yeah. Right. I withdraw my objection.
Your objection is withdrawn, overruled, and hung by the neck until dead. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Darn tootin'. Now, Mr. Simon, you may continue your testimony.
Where was house.
What did you see there?
I watched him making his pies. Used fresh lard in his crusts.
Fact.
Yes, that. And he used fresh egg white in his Maria Magua in the fluffy white stuff on top of the pies.
Did you say fresh egg whites?
Yes.
How did you know it was fresh egg whites?
I saw him beating the egg white. Right out of a piece of giant shell. And I took a picture of it.
Enough with the gasping. It's getting annoying.
Is this the picture?
Yes.
Let it be noted that this picture shall be filed as Exhibit A. I have no further questions for this witness.
Defense, you're a witness. Watch yourself.
Mr. Simon, is it?
Yes.
And you go by Simple?
Yes.
You also go by other names, isn't that true?
In the schoolyard, the bullies call me Simple Pimple. But my therapist tells me...
Isn't it true that you are Peter Pumpkin Eater, arrested for keeping your wife in a pumpkin shell?
Well,
Also known as Wee Willy Wiki, arrested for being a peeping Tom and running about in your nightgown?
it's been a while since...
Also known as Dum Dum the Biker Son, arrested for kidnapping.
There's a logical explanation.
Isn't your real name Crooked Man?
Yes.
And you have a crooked cat who caught a crooked mouse, and you all live together in a crooked little house?
Yes.
You have quite a rap sheet, Simple Simon. Why are you testifying against Jack Sprat today?
I feel it is my duty as a citizen.
Did the prosecution offer you immunity in exchange for your testimony today?
Well, it's
So
only
your
fair.
testimony was blocked. How did you just happen to have a camera when you went to the Sprat's house?
I am an amateur photographer.
Amateur. Isn't it true you've been paid a great deal for your photographs? Isn't it true that as you were arrested not only for being a peeping Tom, but also for extortion?
I was only arrested. I was never convicted.
Yes, of course. Maybe you were never convicted because you had incriminating pictures of the judge presiding in this case.
Objection! Sustained. Jury, ignore that last statement.
So, Mr. Simon, or shall I say criminal, you have a criminal record, your testimony is bought, and you were found outside Jack Sprat's home to commit a felony. Am I missing anything?
I do dig a good hole.
Just as you dug a hole for yourself just now. I guess the truth is not so simple, Pimple.
You may sit down. Defense, you may call your first witness.
The defense calls Mr. Sprat.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
So, Mr. Sprat, you're the witness before you claim that he saw you beating egg whites. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, we're no longer beating egg whites. Yes, of course. But the witness before you claimed that he saw you beating it at a giant eggshell. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. Grade A large egg.
I'm warning you! One more gasp and it's a gavel to the noggin.
And where did you get this piece of giant egg?
From Mother Goose.
Mother Goose? The Mother Goose?
Yes.
Your Honor, Mother Goose is right outside the courtroom. I suggest that the bailiff go to grab her and bring her to the witness stand for questioning. Your Honor, this is most irregular.
Indeed, this is most irregular.
Yes, of course. But if you prefer, I could recall Simple Simon for more questioning about other pictures that might just be incriminating.
Bailiff, go grab Mother Goose and bring her to the witness stand. Be careful, she's got quite a temper.
Hit me, you hawk! This is police brutality, little hawk!
did get a gavel to the noggin.
John.
Perhaps I was too hasty.
Darn.
Is this the first that you heard of the murder of Francais?
Yes, it is! Who did it? Was it that nasty, Mrs. Sprat?
I never! Why do you think the perpetrator is Mrs. Sprat?
She was always jealous of my son's figure.
But Mrs. Sprat was known as an alibi for the night of the 13th, so...
The 13th. Are you saying my son was murdered on the 13th?
Yes.
Well, that's impossible. He was fit as a fiddle at breakfast this morning.
Go ahead, gasp away. See if I care.
What do you mean still alive? We found his body at the bottom of the wall.
That wasn't his body. That was his shell.
What do you mean?
Humpty's my son and has been living with me for the past 3 years after graduating from college. He's quite smart.
I always knew he was an egghead.
One more outburst like that, and I'll hold you in contempt. In fact, puns like that, I already hold you in contempt.